Like, Ipsy, you have to stop raising your prices. It can't continuously go up like this. Today's video is brought to you by Harry. Stick around and find out how you can get this set for only $3. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're joined by some very special guests here on the channel. We got Ralph, Bob, Tina, and Murray. They all popped by unexpectedly the other night, you know, as like unwanted guests do, and they've been staying longer than they need to, like unwanted guests do. But no worries, they will be making their exit here at the end of the video because we will be doing a little bit of a try-on portion after we get through unboxing the 3 Ipsys I have for you guys today in this episode of the worst game show on YouTube, aka the Ipsy Showdown. I have all my little Ipsys here in a Meyer bag because I still go to my parents' house and they're very cute and sweet, and they'll bag up all my little bags and boxes and things and they'll bring them over to me in shopping bags, and it's very cute. Alright guys, so we have our 3 Ipsy bags here, and I am very sorry to announce that these are for June. I definitely thought I was going to get to them in the month of June, but you know, I didn't. I absolutely didn't, and I'm very sorry about that. But we are going to be doing them today, the very first day of July, so that's kind of close, right? So we have our 3 Ipsy bags here. We're going to open them up together. We're going to guess which one matches which profile. We have my skincare profile, my regular profile, and then my adventurous profile. We will check to see if we are correct at the end of the unboxings, and then I'll do a little try-on portion kind of at the end. We're going to try to like make it to where I'm not going to be wasteful with these items. Oh, I almost entirely forgot to go on a rant about how Ipsy is continually raising the prices of these bags. We'll rant about that during the try-on portion. You know, we'll put on some makeup and talk about corporate greed. Alrighty, so the first bag we have here. Listen, I know this is going to be a very specific reference to me or potentially anybody else who had a grandma that liked this type of fashion, but my grandma had a pair of little loafers. They were little pair of brown loafers that had these little holes like this in the tops of them and in the sides, and that's the first thing I thought of when I saw this purple bag. It made me like nostalgic and a little bit sad all at the same time, but yeah, these look just like grandma loafers. Oh, the zipper of this is also really cute. So the zipper is a little lemon wedge, which I recently just found out a horrific fact about lemons. Let's just say if you're a person that goes to a restaurant and order lemons to like squeeze into your water and then you like put a little splash of sweet and low in there, just give yourself a little low-cal lemonade. Don't put the lemon pills in your water. You probably shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, Dew with the Gods. We just had a whole discussion about them in my BoxyCharm video. Okay, so is this one also blessed by a Buddhist monk? I actually like this little package. It feels kind of fun. It feels like something I want to eat though. Like this is reading very candy to me, and it's kind of sad that it's not. But it does say sip and scrub. Is this edible? It is blessed by Buddhist monks. This is just a fascinating concept to me. This entire brand, like the whole thing they're basing like their advertising on is like blessed by Buddhist monks. Oh, it does say it's not edible. That's good. Yeah, you actually need to give me instructions like that because I would have tried to eat it. Next up in here, this is also kind of pretty. This is from Ace Beauté. This is a blushed up blush. I like the little packaging. That's a pretty color blush. It's a little on the peachy side, kind of neutral, not too like vibrant in your face looking. So yeah, that's pretty. Ganymede. I have absolutely no idea what a Ganymede is, but that's just a really fun word. That sounds like something you would like go to the tavern to order in kind of like a medieval times video game. I'll take a pint of Ganymede. So we have a little eyeshadow here. This is from Ditto. This is the Venus Planet limited edition. I'm assuming this is just one shade from the eyeshadow palette. It's a very pretty looking little box for the eyeshadow single. It is in the shade at Ganymede. It's like in a very, very deep purple. Like that's a very rich kind of plum, but it's quite dark. I was trying to wipe off the dust from what I assumed was another eyeshadow that I had gotten in here. That's part of the packaging. Next up here we have a lip liner. This is from Mishko. It doesn't give me a shade name or anything. It's also not wrapped in plastic or anything like that. It's just kind of loose. But that actually... Why can't I see color? Oh, that's really, really creamy, and I do enjoy this shade. It's very smooth to draw on. It has kind of like a little bit of a peachy rosy undertone to it, but yeah, that's pretty. Two things. I've lost the lid. I took it off this little thing here literally less than 30 seconds ago. It's already missing. And the second thing is, I think we're also missing a product. Oh, okay, found the lid, and I think I also found the missing product as well. So we have a little brush here. This is from Larousse. This honestly looks super familiar. I feel like we have received other brushes from this line pretty recently. Yeah, we have that kind of like almost, I don't know, small corn cob looking texture here to the brush, and then just a little gray bristle. It is very soft though, it feels really nice. Alright, so this is everything that came in the first bag. I'm gonna assume this is one of my makeup heavy bags, so it's either my adventurous bag or my regular bag. It does have kind of a purpley eyeshadow in it, so between the purpley eyeshadow and, you know, blush, because it's killer, I guess, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is my adventurous bag. Really quick before we move on, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Harry's. I've been using Harry's exclusively for over a year now, and I honestly couldn't imagine using any other razor. They're premium laser manufactured in their own factory in Germany, and they give the most smooth, close shave. I have little bumps around my hair follicles because I have something that they call strawberry legs, or my favorite term for it, chicken skin. But with Harry's, I'm able to get a really smooth shave without irritation. The blades are super high quality with a precision trimmer and a flex hinge, and are designed to give a clean, comfortable shave. The razor head also pops on and off simply to make it easy to change out whenever needed, and the lightweight razor cover makes it great for on the go. I love the new two-tone handle design. I got mine in sage, and it has deeper handle grooves for improved grip, and also 50% of the plastic in the handle is recycled. I'm also a big fan of their foaming shave gel. It's so creamy, foamy, and rich, plus it's suitable for sensitive skin with skin-loving ingredients like aloe and hyaluronic acid. And truly, the best thing is that the razors are fairly priced for everyone. There is no pink tax, it's just $3 with refills as little as $2. They even have a 100% quality guarantee, which means if you are not completely satisfied, you get a full refund. Right now, you can get this trial set, which includes a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, a blade cover, and their foaming shave gel for only $3. I personally think that's crazy. You can't get like anything for $3 nowadays. So redeem your trial set today for just $3 when you go to harrys.com/Alexandria. Alrighty, moving on here to bag number 2. Oh, this one has watermelon on it! I do love, that's like one of the only things I really enjoy about summer is watermelon. Like, I'm not a summer person. I don't vibe with the heat and the mosquitoes and like the bathing suits. But watermelon, that's like one of the only things in summer that bring me joy. Oh, I realize I haven't been checking my bags, so. Bag number 2 here. It looks like we're starting off strong with another repeat. We have another Dew of the Gods Froze Iced Rose Body Scrub that is also blessed by Buddhist monk. The next thing we have in here is from Kaleido Cosmetics. This is a Rose Apple Balm Tinted Lip Serum and Salve. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like rose apple, like two separate things, or a rose apple is just it's one thing on its own, but I'm hoping it smells and tastes more like apple than it does rose. I could use a little bit of like balm on my lips right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try because my lips are a little dry. Tastes like petroleum jelly. I'm not convinced that I like that. It doesn't taste very good. It has a very like petroleum jelly, like if you ever use like Aquaphor on your lips, kind of like in that same family of petroleum jelly or Aquaphor. It's super super thick. When it said serum, I thought it might be a little bit more like hydrating liquidy feeling, but it is super thick and it doesn't taste very good and it doesn't smell very good, unfortunately. And if you get a lot of it like in your mouth, the back of your throat starts burning. That happens to me with a lot of lip products though, so it's probably not just this. Oh, it's an infusion of rose, apple, and pomegranate. So that's probably why I don't think it tastes or smells very good. It's just because that rose is in there, but it's not my favorite thing. Really, it's in there, I think. All right, the next item we have in here is from Lovecraft Beauty. I don't think I've ever heard of that brand before. This is a gel line eye pencil in the shade Soil. There's something about soil. I just kind of like that. It's not gonna smell like anything. Why are you sniffing everything? Stop sniffing stuff. It seems like it could be pretty. It does look like there's kind of like a metallic sheen to it. A little bit on the gold side. I was anticipating more of like a brown, like a soil brown. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use it because I couldn't decide if I was going to swatch it or not, but it is really pretty. I do like that. It has a nice little sheen to it, but it's not too overpowering, and it went on very, very smooth and creamy. This shade's also really pretty. I don't even really know how to describe it. It's kind of like dull penny. I don't know about this one. It's just a really pretty shade. Alrighty, next up in here we have something from Sand and Sky. This is the Australian Pink Clay Deep Pore Cleanser. I wonder if it's actually pink on the inside. I'm not gonna try that right now. This is probably something that I will put into like a donation bag. Alrighty, next up here, this I'm actually kind of excited about because the packaging looks really fun on it. This is the Half Caked Mirror. I really love the blue of this, and that like wiggly font on the front is really cute. Oh, okay, I was expecting something a little bit different than this. I was expecting to open it up and either just see a tiny mirror and then be disappointed, or I was maybe thinking of like a really silver eyeshadow or something, but this is actually a Fortune Faded Fortune Faded. Pressed highlight. It is a pressed highlight. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of cute. It looks like a nice highlight. I did recently receive a couple of new highlights that look kind of similar to this, so I probably won't try this out today, but I really do like this little packaging. Alrighty guys, that's everything for the second bag. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this was my regular bag. It just seems like the colors were a little bit more subtle than the first bag, but it still was makeup heavy enough to say that it's one of my like makeup bags. So this is everything that came in the bag, and it's like maybe not the most exciting handful of stuff to pay $15 for. It is getting kind of expensive for these bags, and like the products don't seem to be getting more better. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and move on into the third and final bag here. I wonder if there's going to be a different shade or if we're going to get one of the same. We got one of the same, but it is the watermelon bags. It's very exciting. Looks like we have a repeat product here. We have another LaRousse little gray corn cob brush. Okay, so this must have been like a mandatory thing in every single bag. We have another Frosé body scrub thing. Looks like we have another repeat here of the same Mirror little compact. Is this the same shade? Yes, it is. It is the Fortune Faded same little highlight. Another pencil. Oh, okay, so this is another Lovecraft Beauty gel liner pencil, but this time it's in the shade Piercer, and it looks like it's gonna be some type of more cool toned like silver. I personally think I would get more use out of this shade here, so I'm probably not going to try this one out today. I'll pass this along to somebody else, but it does look like a really nice, just kind of fun silvery shade, a little bit maybe more on like the cool tone side, but if it swatches anything like this one did, it's gonna go on really smooth and creamy. I'm sure you can make some fun looks out of it. And then finally, the last thing in here is the Nomad Iceland Fire and Ice Intense eyeshadow. So I'm excited to see what's so intense about it. I wonder if it's gonna be blue. I wonder. It's so tiny. It's so little. Oh, it is also purple. It's also purple. I don't know why everything has been purple eyeshadow this month, but yeah. We have another kind of violety, no, lilac. I need to learn colors. Kind of like a metallic looking, a little bit iridescent purple shade. It looks really pretty. It just happens to be purple, one of my least favorite colors, which I know from experience from being best friends with a purple lover for a very long period of time. We are no longer friends now. I don't think the color had anything to do with that, but you never know. People who do like purple and their favorite color is purple typically like have a very intense raw passion for purple. Okay, and this is everything in the final bag, and now I'm kind of confused because typically the skincare bag is like super easy to point out, but this one has 3 makeup items in it and a brush, so now I'm thinking I've gone wrong at some point. Maybe the second bag, because it had the lip balm and like the face cleanser, maybe that's my skincare bag, even though it also had like some makeup products in it. So I think, oh man. And this one has like silver and purple eyeshadow. Should I change my entire thing now? Okay, I think I'm gonna change the entire, everything I said, every bag I guessed from the very beginning. So my first bag, I think I said, what did I say it was my adventurous? I think I said it was my adventurous. Now I'm gonna change it and say that it's my regular bag, but it actually is. My second bag, I think that I said it was my regular bag at first, but I'm gonna change that to say it's my skincare bag, but it actually is. And then this bag right here, because of the purple eyeshadow and the silver liner, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is my adventurous bag, but it actually is. Let me know if you guys got them right down below in the comments. Now we're gonna move on into like a try-on portion here, but the only thing is, I know for a fact after I'm done filming this, I will never use either of those 2 eyeshadows again. I won't. So there are honestly very few things in here that I can like truly do a try on of. So what I think I'm gonna do, I did swatch this, so I would like to try this on my eyes. I did also swatch the lip liner, if I can hunt that down. Oh, it's done been ate by the table. Oh no. How does that happen? I guess because it's messy, isn't it? Yeah. I'd say that probably explains it. Like it's fully missing. Where did it go? Okay, so we have the lip liner. These 2 things like kind of make sense in a look. So I hate to not use the purple because we did get purple in here, but I feel like I can't put this eyeliner with purple. And maybe you can. Maybe I can't. I don't think my makeup skills are advanced enough to like blend those 2 together. So I think I'm going to do more of a look that kind of revolves around these here to make things make more sense. that's okay with you guys. And because we did get 2 of these, I am going to go ahead and try out this highlight as well to make it more of a try on, so that way we can actually test out some stuff from the bags. And we did also try this, so a few things will be tried on today, so let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay guys, I'm sorry I had to turn the air on. I'm dying, and you probably are saying like, hey, maybe you shouldn't wear sweatshirts when it's 9 to 7 degrees out there, heat index of 105, and you have to turn the air off inside when you're filming because it makes too much sound. But to that, I would say I like sweatshirts. Also, Ren decided to join us. Hi, buddy. I missed you today. I'll try to scoot over so we can have Ren in frame. He's much cuter than me. Okay, so I have kind of like the base of my face done. I'm gonna go ahead and try out this highlighter real fast and see how it works out. Also, so Ipsy has raised their prices once again. This started out as a $10 bag and now it is up to like $15, I think. They didn't technically like raise the price of the bag. They just added on a $1.99 shipping and handling to a bag that was $10 and became $12, and I think it went to $13. I kind of missed that $1 like jump when it went from 12 to 13. Don't know when that happened, but I just looked it up. Oh, this way. Okay, we're gonna shift again. And then with the additional $1.99, like we're up to like 15 bucks now. This was a $10 bag. It is now up to $15, and that's literally a 50% increase. That's a lot since this bag first started. I think it did first start in like 2015 or something like that. So 50% increase since 2015 of the cost of this bag. But like as we're seeing, I don't know if I think like the value has gone up so much to where it would like warrant that. I understand that things are more expensive nowadays, like everything's more expensive, but like Ipsy's a massive company. I think I also read that they bring in like multiple hundreds of millions of dollars a year, so I don't think they're hurting that much. I also just bought out BoxyCharm for like $500 million, so I just can't imagine that it's like super necessary during this time of like inflation and prices raising, which is hopefully it's gonna like level out at some point, please. Hopefully it'll like level out and start going down, but I doubt if things do like kind of get back to a more reasonable place for like how much things cost, that they'll drop off that $1.99 shipping. I bet that's there to stay. So I just kind of feel like for a multi-million dollar company, it might not be super necessary like right now in this moment for them to be like, you know what? Everybody's kind of struggling. Things are a little bit more expensive. Consumers are like struggling to purchase things. Why don't we charge them $2 more a bag? And you know what? I don't know their numbers. I don't know their finances. Maybe they're fighting for their lives over there at Ipsy. I just kind of feel like it's strange for them to send out an email being like, oh, you know, times are tough right now, and we're a multi-million dollar company, and we know that your times are tough and probably tougher than our times, but we still need you to pay us $2 more a bag. Maybe it is necessary. Maybe it is necessary for them to stay open and continue functioning as a subscription, because like the subscription model, it's a fascinating model. I might do a video on it. Like the subscription box model actually isn't very good, and a lot of subscription boxes don't make money from their subscriptions, but they actually make money from like the add-ons and things. I want to do like a deep dive research into all that. Oh, also by the way, I think this is a really pretty highlighter. Like I'm enjoying the glow it's giving. It's like a nice kind of subtle like goldeny glow, and I like it. I think it's pretty nice. But like you have to stop raising your prices. It can't continuously go up like this without like the bags themselves getting better. Like at some point we gotta put a cap on it. We gotta put a cap on how much you're gonna raise your prices. $15, we're already like, oh, that's a little bit much. Oh, that's a little bit high. But once we start getting into like the 16, 17, 18, or hitting 20, no, there won't be a bag left. Like there absolutely will not be a bag left. Okay, I'm gonna use the brush that we got just to do a little just kind of bronzy shadow, which is, yes, indeed it is bronzer, because that's just what I do. Just at some point they're gonna have to stop like raising the prices of the bags, or like the main glam bag is gonna have to go away, because the plus is $25 and you get 10 full-size items in it. With this little one here, this little guy here, it's $15 and you get 5, sometimes full size, but mainly like travel, trial, sample size things inside of them. Like this obviously has to be a very small sample trial size of this little product here. But if we were to get like the plus bag, which is, this could potentially show up in a plus bag, it would be the full size of it, and you're only paying $10 more for that big bag than you are like these little traveling. It's starting to not make any sense. When it was a $10 bag and like a $25 bigger bag, like, okay, that's a $15 difference, that's pretty big. But we're starting to get pretty close to where that bag and this bag, like, it just doesn't make sense, the value difference. Okay, so I'm gonna take this eyeliner, which is much harder to use on your eye than your hand, and I'm gonna give myself just kind of like a smudgy little wing. Notice how I said little and it continually gets bigger. Okay, the wings turned out like not small like whatsoever. They're pretty they're pretty big wings, but with the color that they are, they're really subtle, so I actually kind of like it. Oh, and another thing about like Ipsy constantly increasing their prices, I know that like I'm sure things are getting more expensive for them, but like they buy the stuff that they put inside of these bags at such a ridiculously low price. The markup on makeup, I'm sure it is marked up for them when it comes from whatever wholesaler that the brand is getting it from. But the markup on makeup is just like insane. It's insane. So I feel like even though there probably are price increases for things, they probably haven't increased so much to warrant like a 50% price increase on your $10 bag. Alright, now that I have the mascara on, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this lip pencil. And I guess I'm gonna fill them in with this lip pencil because I did that just subconsciously. I mush my lips together like I do every day with my typical lip stuff that I wear, so I guess my entire lip color is now this pencil. Alright, so here it is with just the lip pencil. It's actually a little bit more terracotta-y than I was anticipating it being. This is probably a bit more on the red side than I would typically wear in my everyday life. If I did use the lip pencil again, I would probably use it just to like a little bit of color with like a gloss, so I'm gonna try to tone it down just a touch with this lip gloss. Okay, so that helps a little bit. It also helps kind of like distribute the product more evenly. It's a little bit of like a milky lip gloss, so it kind of toned down the redness, at least to me, just a little bit. But you guys, that was everything. The 3 unboxings, the try on, the little rant about, you know, corporate greed or whatever. I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about any of that stuff. I know I'm not. But I just feel like maybe they shouldn't have raised it $2 more. Just, I don't know, because maybe I just feel that way. What a solid argument, and to think I missed out on being a lawyer. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!